So here we go. Antwerp-Jeddah, game on. Pool B, the 10-minute clock is running. Nick Sellis, he's hacked on the way up. You better believe that Sellis is going to try to take advantage of that matchup against Veternauskas when he gets him down low. Sellis standing 6'4", 6'5", against the 6'2" Veternauskas. And Sellis is going to make it count at the stripe. Nemanja Draskovic, I think this dude is sneaky dangerous. A much better ball handler than you would assume, and a stone cold shooter as well. There's Bogues. Tarvidis has it swiped away. Quick hands from Must-See TV. As he reaches in the cookie jar and pokes it away. I really like the size and athleticism. And when you look at Draskovic, Finsgar, and Tarvidis, I think that these guys really have similar skill sets. They can take you off the dribble. They can shoot, good length on the offensive glass. And when Veternauskas is on, it is hard to turn off the faucet, if you know what I mean. A couple of drops in the bucket from deep. Tarvidis gets Jeddah on the board. That was deeper than Andre 3K. Must-See TV. Nearly from the out-of-bounds line, he hits that one. So there's Tarvidis just in front of the logo. And then there's Must-See TV way out from the suburbs. It's 4-2. Antwerp in front. Ovi, baseline, took it right at Bogues. I believe that's going to be out of bounds off of Veternauskas. I just flipped the switch. Good movement here as Tarvidis is uncontested at the rim. Oh, Must-See TV. Close to the line that time. Still didn't make it count, so it doesn't matter. But Veternauskas will get it over to Tarvidis. Tarvidis with the dribble move. Crossed him. Can he finish it? Yes, sir. Four-piece, and Tarvidis called for the intentional foul. That is unsportsmanlike, as you can see from the signage from official Marcos. So you know what that means. 2 free throws for Nick Sellis. Sellis, again, 6 points per game in 2021. Super efficient player, 62% from 1-point range. And he's good to give Antwerp a 1-point advantage. 2 minutes in, and there's our first sighting of the Sphinx in a Jeddah jersey. Finsgar defended Sellis. Sellis dropping it off to Vervoort. Vervoort attacking the rack. Great touch, high off the glass. Tarvidis, he hit one from that spot earlier. That one does not produce the same result. Vervoort, heads up pass, man. You got to appreciate the small things in this game. Unselfish play. And Antwerp lead it by 3. Kickball. Fresh 12 for Jeddah. But another look, that's all day long. We saw a bunch of that game 1 from Antwerp against Vienna. They got to play with a ton of resolve here again with no substitute. And there's the Sphinx. He says, you can bank on me. 2-point game. Bogues swings it. Sellis gets it back out to Bogues. Bogues with Jeddah-WT in front. He leaves the shot short. Draco will come away with it. Finsgar over to Draco. It's a no. Ball finds its way to must-see TV. He collides with Bogues. And Finsgar is called for the foul. He will check out. Tarvadis will check in. And a TV timeout. First dead ball under 7 minutes. And a good game to this point. Antwerp trying to go 2-0 and secure the top seed out of the group. And Jeddah trying to start this 2022 campaign the right way. That is with a W next to their name. So if you're wondering why Antwerp does not have a fourth, Thierry Marion is injured, and then they replaced him with Casper Augustinian. And Augustinian, oh my goodness. That was sick. Vort need a medical person. One-legged splash. Who do you think he is? Luka Doncic or something? He completely just threw off my train of thought. I can't even talk straight now. He goes straight to the rack though. Finishes with the Frito-Lay. 10-5. Approaching the 6-minute mark, and that time Vort is called for the shove. Only the first foul on Antwerp. What a beautifully played game by the Belgians to this point. They lead it by 5. They just picked up the first foul over 4 minutes into the game. Oh, Bogues blew a tire. He still manages to get it down low to Nick Sellis. And he bodies Ovi underneath. Tarvadis wide open. And he cashes in from the deep end. For Vort, nice look on the setup. Sellis misses the first time, but he makes sure not to do the same the second. Tarvadis, man, he's going to work now. He's got a couple of 2 balls. That layup right there, he's done most of the damage for Jeddah. So they have welcomed the Lithuanian with open arms. Another look at Sellis, showing the touch. Loving the action and activity from Tarvadis. He's got a well-deserved rest. But Anauskas, though, he was broke from deep. Officially at that midway mark now in a 4-point game. Must-see TV. Here's Vort driving. Acrobatic attempt, misses it, but it comes back to him. And that time, he puts it where it's supposed to go. Finsgar got him with the fake. No choice but to foul there. And Vort wants a timeout. He's in top physical condition, but at 24 years old, and the unrelenting action and the unrelenting pace of 3x3, throwing the fact that they don't have a substitute. And it is a much-needed rest for the Belgians. They lead it 13-8. 4:34 officially left here in this contest. Our first look at Jeddah. Our second look at Antwerp. So Vigius Veranauskas will start things off. Over to Darius Tarvadis. Back to Ovi. Ovi decides to take him out to the deep end. He nearly wedgied that one. Bogues, nice arc, but a little bit too much spin as the rim spits that one out. Veranauskas just shot that one right to the front of the rim. Heads up pass. for Vort. He's actually got a challenge here from Finsgar. It's a heads-up play. He was sitting on the bench and did not feel like that last possession for Antwerp was clear. So there's a chance that that bucket could be wiped away. That is not the play that's being contested right now, but it was that previous score that gave Antwerp 14 points. I thought he was making a clearing challenge, but it appears it was an out of bounds challenge. No, there we go. It was a clearing challenge, and this is exactly what they're looking at. I don't think he did. Let's take a look. I don't think he possessed that ball beyond the 2-point arc. So that last Antwerp bucket could very well be wiped away. And as you can see, Sellis, when he receives the ball, he's got 2 feet inside the arc on that quick entry pass. So that comes from Simon Finsgar, watching a lot of 3x3 and understanding the rules. He does not have, you don't have to wait until 2 minutes to challenge on a clearing challenge when the offensive team scores. And we got a TV timeout. So no basket. That should change Antwerp's score to 13. So we're going to update that. There we go. So through 6 minutes, with all the offensive talent on this Jeddah team, it hasn't quite come together yet. Sometimes it takes a while. But they come from a city where 3x3 is growing exponentially. We've had 2 finals in Jeddah last year and 2021. Of course, the final will go to Abu Dhabi this year. And they put together some competitive teams. Oh, man. That's one that Sellis wishes he could have back. That was an easy layup. Oh, Vedanowskis. He made the move on Bogues. No choice but the fouling. Vedanowskis took 5 years off from 3x3 before getting back into the league last year. He was one of the most explosive offensive players, especially in his younger days. He can still get it done. And how about Finsgar? He's got more fakes than a bootlegger. Bogues, he puts on the brakes from Tulane. Tracks down the rebound. He'll let Sellis set up shop. Vort takes a bump on the that was on the floor before the shot. That is the 6th on Jeddah. So no more to give. The hand the cookie off to Must See TV. He is not trigger shy, and you can see why. The nets are dripping. Oh, good defense there. Bogues gets the thievery. He's a smooth criminal. A smooth pass over to Nick Sellis as this Belgian dynamic duo continue to connect. Vedanowskis passed. Sellis in the process of the shot. So Vedanowskis will shoot. He's got one. Jeddah shooter's touch. Jeddah within 6, but it is only 2.5 minutes remaining in this contest. And they got to deal with that. 2 for $1. Bogues making it an 8-point lead for the Belgians. Jeddah got the step, finishes with the lay. But still a comfy lead for Nick Sellis and company. Clark Kent to must-see TV. Late in the shot clock, forced there. And ball over to Jeddah. But a deep 2-strike from Rafael Bogues. He can do that for you. These Belgian players are interchangeable. I talk a lot about versatility and how important it is in 3x3. And they exemplify that. I guess that's one instance where their length worked against them. If Revort's arms were a little bit shorter, he would have got called for a foul here. Instead, it's Darius Tarvidas up to the line. He's been the one shining moment for Jeddah. He's been the lone star for them in this contest. An early catalyst with a couple of 2 balls, some nice drives. He's going to get them back within striking distance. Basket counts. The reason why you heard that whistle was because had it been a miss, it was a lane violation. But 5-point difference here, not over with yet. You know anything about 3x3, you know that. But there's Thibaut Vervoort, must-see TV. I told you, don't change the channel. It is prime time for must-see TV. We saw him pick it up late in game 1. He's doing the same here in game 2. Game point for Antwerp. Tarvidas, OMG. He's on target like infrared, but it won't matter because the fellas in red, they are green lit into day 2. So how about Antwerp?